Hi guys, welcome back. We're back on the magic farm, and if you haven't guessed, we're moving house. Let me just quickly eat before we set out on the road. I've got 5 bags, a whole load of diamonds. I've uprooted my crops. Spent phew, a good many hours. Um, what's the word I'm looking for? Strip mining. And yes, I've finally got enough materials to build the golden bags of holding, which are going to give me the opportunity to carry everything that I've acquired so far off to a new, more hospitable place to live. Well, hopefully more hospitable anyway. Pardon me. I do like me fizzy drinks, but they don't like me. So we're heading east. Why east? Why not? It's a nice one. Just they always say head into the rising sun. So, oh dear, I really shouldn't drink before I record that stuff. So yeah, we're going to head east and try and find a nice plains biome somewhere, and see what we can find on the way. Anything of interest. Got my bed, so should we need to, we can just dig in and sleep the night away. And yeah, I haven't decided exactly what we're trying to going to do with those diamonds yet. I did meet a skelly and got a nice enchanted bow off him, which was it was nice of him. You know, he brought me a little present, and so far this looks particularly inhospitable. Anyway, we'll carry on heading east and just see what we get. So yeah, I was intending to try and record a bit of Weekend Warriors on Planet Side tonight, but I really wasn't in the mood, to be honest, and if I'm not in the mood, it's going to show. Ooh, oil. And yeah, we are going to be playing with some of the more tech-it related things, some of the Mine Factory Reloaded stuff once we get to a place where we do want to set up base. The first thing I'm going to want to do when we get there is, apart from build a small dwelling and then probably expand it, is look at building some kind of greenhouse affair. But a greenhouse without a roof, of course, because plants need to see the sky to grow in this, and I'm not entirely sure if that includes glass, whether we can put glass over the top, whether it'll grow. Once we've got ourselves established, I may experiment with that, and if we can, then I will, but we'll see what that does, whether it's a good idea or not. One thing I do know is it's not a good idea to go growing crops in a frosty frozen biome like this, so we're going to be trogging on. Don't know what else I'm going to get up to this weekend, because I'm recording this on Friday night to go out on Tuesday. Probably, I'll definitely get a Weekend Warriors of some description. Could have been nasty. Hopefully Planet Side, but we'll have to see what we get. I've attempted to record that several times now, and it's just not working out. The first time was more of an embarrassment for me, actually, because I was going okay and I got shot. I felt, I took a shot, turned around, saw this guy behind me pointing. Oh, planes. It is. This looks promising. Saw this guy behind me and pointing a gun at me, so mowed him down before I realised it was one of our friendly medics healing me. So I kind of went, I'm not putting. Oh, right, handy. We've got some lava, desert over there. Don't see any wisps. which is nice. Don't need to worry about water particularly. I think this might be it. I think this might be where we're setting up home. Probably, not too close to the coast, but maybe this area would be good. Let's clear some space out. Of course, I'm going to end up with tons of seeds. And normally, if I'm being in a more creative mood, I wouldn't just flatten out a whole area like this. I would want to use the terrain a bit more, but I think with this being more of a farming-based mod, it's going to benefit from having a flatter profile to work in. If you know what I mean. That lava will come in handy as well, because I could use that for smelting instead of coal. Right. Let's start with a little shed of some description. So I'm going to want some wood for starters. Take both kinds, and maybe some cobble if I can find it. That's my food bag. Seed bag. Let's clear some of those in while we're doing it, shall we? Seed bag. Come on, give me some cobble. Oh, I've got plenty of resources, as you can see now. Loads of iron, redstone, all sorts of stuff. That purple wood's bizarre. I'll have that out as well. I may need it. And so this must be cobble. A couple of stacks of that. Right, so I think my house, to start off with, nothing too big. Now let's have a look. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do. Excuse me, Mr. Pig. Kind of that size, I think. To start off with, just lay down some foundations. Obviously it's Minecraft, we don't have to lay down foundations, it's just my ADH at work here. And then let's have 1, 2, 3, we'll just go for a fairly 1, 2, 3, standard 1, 2, 3, wooden shack to start off with, 1, 2, 3, and planks. Should I? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do this in nice planks. This is just to get us set up while we plan out what we're intending to do. So if I do, let's have a look like that, times ticking, like that. I definitely have some windows in this setup, because the last thing we want is to walk out of our door when we can't see a creeper lurking. You know, as creepers do in their lurky fashion. So that will do us for that, and let's just grab the relevant bag, get one of these crafting tables down. Like that. I'll have a door. So one thing I didn't bring with me was the door, of course, on the inside, and we will have some half slabs, which I'm going to need some dirt to pillar up quickly. good old shack is almost complete. Needs some windows in and stuff, but unless there's wild cave spiders running out on the surface, which of course they shouldn't be, because you know the clue's in the name, guys, a cave spider, then this should be pretty safe. And I'll stick my bed down like that and we'll sleep. Do-do-do. So here we are, another fine morning. Still alive, which is always a bonus. Hello, Mr. B. And I've got a roof pig. Okay, let's scoff some of these fish for starters. Do-do-do, come on. Right, we'll have a few torches just on the front here. I am going to expand this and make it look nicer. I mean, I couldn't make it look any worse, really. Not that bag. I've got some glass somewhere. Nope, not that bag. Definitely not that bag. That's the seeds. I think that's the food. Let's try this one. There we go, glass. If I take 6 of those. And we'll get some glass panes going here. I'll put sticker flooring later. I think the more important thing I want to get started on now is some kind of greenhouse. Oh, more cotton seeds. I'm definitely going to need another shovel before long. Okay. So, for the greenhouse, because as you know, as most of you know, I'm an old fella, getting on in the years. Long inexperience, I think, is one of the phrases often here. Oh God. Seed bag. Seed. Let's just have them while we're at it. Waste not, want not. You never know when you're going to want a few seedies. Okay, so I need a shovel. I'm just going to make a quick couple of stone ones. I don't want to waste my iron. Okay, and that can go there. Right. So we'll clear this area, and as I say, I'm an older fella than the typical player, I suppose, and you know, I don't like to have to bend when I'm gardening. So what I was thinking is a fairly basic structure. God, everything you knock chuck seeds out. Fairly basic structure is where I'm going here with this. And around the, excuse me, Mr. Piggy, around that side, we obviously got this kind of thing going on. And then we can do that. Now, if I'm right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, that's within range. 1, 2, 3, that's within range. And I'll probably do a few of these greenhouses. Right, where's the middle? That's the middle. So that will be the edge. Like that. And And then obviously what we can do is run down here with the old cobble. So that gives me that. Now, if I can get the right bag, let me get rid of some of this while I'm at it. Grab the glass out, get rid of that, get rid of that. And get some of this glass going. I'm probably going to want about a stack of that, I think. Actually, that's not right. Don't want it there. Because what I need to do is keep the mobs out of this. Because one of the things I noticed on the other thing was I was periodically finding the crop areas trampled, which obviously is not ideal. Not when you're trying to just eke out a living on the land. And so far I haven't heard or seen a single wisp, which is nice. So we'll go like that and then over. Now, what I wanted to do then, if I've got the relevant stuff, because this will keep everything out, except of course everybody's favourite spider. And of course spiders are probably the worst for trampling crops, because once they start climbing up things they keep falling off and dropping. And so I was thinking that I could overhang that somehow. I also want a door to keep them damn pigs out. We'll sort that now. And what's probably going to be the easiest way to do the overhang, or the cheap. Alright, that's it, Mr. Pig. What have we got that I don't need there? Oh, door. Right, in with the door. Still not picking those up. Where's my seed bag? It's that one, I think. It is. Of those. Get rid of those. I'll sort my chests out. Alright, you can't move the seed bag without the thingy. Okay, alright, I need buckets. Right, where's the nearest water? Probably the sea over this way. So we'll get the water in there, get some crops planted, and hopefully this will be a nice wisp. Oh, steady. Maybe need to cover that up. Right. I'm liking the way this is looking already. Very basic, very early. I think if you were going to describe the style, you probably have to describe it as early Minecraft. But if I'm right, that will suffice. I'm going to cover that over. No, not like that. Doesn't matter. Alright, and whilst the crops themselves don't need light, I think it's aesthetically nicer if you do have a bit of light in the actual space itself. Have I got my hoe out? I haven't. Where did I put my hoe? Not in that one. That's my seed bag, so I'm definitely going to want that later. Ho, ho, ho. Oh dear, sounds like Santa, doesn't it? Okay, not that one. Could be that one. It's not. I don't know why I just don't go make another one. It'd probably be quicker in the long run. Oh, there we go. Oh, especially seeing as that one's nearly had it anyway. Okay. So, if I'm right, that water source in the middle will irrigate these. It's getting night time already again. And it does. Excellent. Let's go and sleep the night off, and we can decide what we're going to plant. Come on. It's night enough, let me in. Thank you. Righty. I think they're going to try to jump across there. Right, so that should give us our first, I won't use the word hot house. So, armed with that, what shall we plant in here? Cantaloupe, wheat, turnip. Let's have a best in forest and plains. Forest and plains. Radish is a morsel. Broccoli, beet, onion. I suppose we could do a bunch of tomatoes. So if I go tomatoes down this side, I'll get some more. It's not like I'm short. In fact, I'm not short at all. I'm 6 foot. Sorry, bad joke. Okay, so that's tomatoes. We'll definitely do wheat, because that's a staple. Like that. What else have we got? Sweet potato. Yeah, we'll do a couple of sweet potato plants. A couple of eggplants. Definitely those. In fact, we'll have those down this back edge here, because they are pretty fast growing. Let's get these in. Oh, it's like gardening with Percy Thrower, and I do realise that probably anybody who watches this will not have a clue who Percy Thrower is, and it's definitely a big age thing. Zucchini. Oh, I'll have some garlic. Not a couple of garlic. I'll have my strawberries. Couple of pineapple. Can't stand celery. Peas, candleberries. They'll do though, they're not food, so we'll keep those elsewhere. Kiwi. Okay, we'll do those. Just do these in twos, I think. We'll have kind of a mix in the middle there. Blackberries, tea, cucumber, rice, ginger, peanuts, definitely lettuce. Keep the grape, because I think the grape is slightly different in the way it grows. Now I know I've got some coffee somewhere. Coffee. I'd say this is only one of however many greenhouses I'm actually going to make, and there will be different sizes, and I'll probably write 2 more of something else in here. What do we fancy? Can't remember that. I'll do the zucchinis. I don't think I did those. And zucchini. So that is greenhouse growing. And all of these crops, as far as I'm aware, are right-click to harvest, so I don't need to replant them every time I harvest them. Unlike the barley, which you do. So that's greenhouse number one, and I'll probably build 3 or 4 of these, get the keep the food situation going. Now let's just go and have a quick look around the area while we're here. Yeah, because I've only got 1 arrow, so I do need to make some arrows. That's early on the agenda. Okay, and I think it would be beneficial to get my fishing nets in the water. And they're not in that one. They are in one of these. Fishing nets, where are you? Need to sort out these bags. They're bloody handy, but there we go, fishing nets. I'll get those in over here somewhere. I've got some dirt, so I can... let's just investigate this hole first. Anybody? Oh, seems reasonably safe down here. So I suppose we can, if we plug this up a little bit. That works. It'll keep me from straying into it too quickly or too often. So then we can 1, 2, I'm going to go into the water to 3, 4. Yep, Mr. Pig, I am fishing. 5, 10, 7, and 8. Right, fishing nets in place. So what have we got? An obelisk, a couple of obelisks over there. What time is it actually? Oh, it's midday, we've got plenty of time. Just wondering if there's any oil or anything interesting around this area. Plenty of wheat. Bamboo, which is another thing I need to get planted pretty quickly. Oh yeah, oil. Lovely. Don't think I need to worry about going any further. That oil will do me just fine. What else have we got in the neighbourhood? Let's go meet the neighbours. And hopefully they're not Mr. Neighbour creepy. That looks like appetite. Can't really see what else is down there. I can see that that's another dangerous bloody hole. And that's pretty much going nowhere. So I'll fill that in later. You don't want to watch me fill in a hole. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. Takes all sorts. Welcome to the hole filling channel. No, I won't do that. What have we got then? There's not much that I can see on these individual trees. Plenty of chickens, which means plenty of feathers, which means arrows. I've got, oh, apples, lovely. Don't mind if I do. Shouldn't probably be using my sword to do this. Not short of eggs. So we've got plenty of forage in the area. That's always a good thing. Got me lava. Have I got anything I can heave out? No, but I have got bags and bags of bloody holding, haven't I? Idiot. Okay, chuck some random stuff in here. Chicken can just go in there. I know it's not my food bag, but I'm just thinking I'm going to grab a couple of these, a couple of buckets of lava while I'm out this side. Right, that is one deep, so, and of course I'm not on the latest bloody version of Minecraft, so I will fill in as I steal it. Okay. See, I'm not wanting to do bees particularly this time around, unless I might have to have a check, see if there's any benefit to doing the honey. Oh, sunflower. Yep, guys. If you want to see what's in 1.7, well, one of these guys is giving me sunflower seeds. I don't know what you can do with them, but we'll find out. There seems to be... What are those? Are they what I think they are? Yes, they are. Grapes. You can turn those into grape seeds, and I know there's something fancy and fandangled you can do with grapes. Right. I suppose the next thing I need to do is just tidy up and do something in here while this lot grows. So we've got a nice little situation going here. I don't think we're going to suffer for food now. Now if I go, let's have a look, there's in my factory reloaded, there is this beastie, which is a fisher. I've got pretty much everything I need to make that now, because I've got rubber, that's made by smelting raw plastic, that's things, but obviously it needs power, so I was thinking just to keep things simple. Why are you not showing me a Stirling engine? Let me try engine. Yeah, oh right, because it says spelled with an I. So I was thinking we could use a Stirling engine, which is again pretty cheap. Stone gears, pistons, glass and wood. Off the top of my head, no, it was stone, wasn't it? The Stirling. Yeah, cobble. And one of those should give it enough power to run a simple fishing operation. Got that clockwork engine, and it has no recipe. Electrical is possible, but I don't think we've got much in the way of solar panels. We've got no solar panels, so we'd need another way of making electricity. Obviously you've got the other things, peat fired we could go with, or biogas. Biogas might be a way forward if we can get the, let's have a look at the tree, yep, chestnut. So if we went down the bee route, this big if, and got ourselves down to the chestnut tree, that makes chestnuts, and that has pretty hefty, if I can get you, come on, show me the usage. No, not playing ball. That gives off a lot of seed oil through a squeezer, so we could then be using a biogas engine. Need to decide what to do there. Obviously I've done an awful lot of this previously in FTB, so how much I want to duplicate of that is another question. So as you can see, everything grows a lot slower in Magic Farm. So none of these are even remotely ready for harvesting. So in the meantime, I think I'm going to get myself set up in here, just get my chests and stuff in place, and see where we go from there. And in the meantime, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and ta-ra!